Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back again today with another trade. And today's date is January the 9th, and I'm using my Easy Scalper trading system. Has two excellent scalping indicators, both the Easy Scalper, that's this moving average here, and of course the arrows, which is called the super signal. Both of them will give you a audio sound and a pop-up box like you see here, suggesting either to buy or sell. Now every morning at 6 o'clock I'm in front of the computer. You can actually get in front of the computer at any time, 24 hours a day, but it's always best to get in front of the market when the session is about to open, because that's when you'll get the biggest move of the day. So all I'm doing is looking at all the different instruments here, looking at my daily trade plan, and of course making a decision. And once I make a decision, I manually, it's not automated, I manually put in this white arrow, whether I want to be buying or selling. Now the time now happens to be 10:30 a.m. And earlier when I was taking the trades between 6 and 7, there was a lot more signals for buying and or selling. And of course these signals can change after either the opening bell for futures or the when the New York market opens. And that's why we're getting some flat signals at the moment. Now, if you're trading without some kind of a daily trade plan, well, that is one good reason why you are not succeeding. If you have any questions, all you got to do is get in contact with me. And as you just saw, it changed some of the instruments here because it just turned to 10:30 a.m. in the morning. Okay, now we can get into these trades. First one was the Euro Aussie. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. The trade setup did qualify for a great way to trade. Everything was according to my rules that I teach within the training videos. It was time to buy. So that's exactly what I did. Bought at this cursor and I closed it out here, just being happy. Looks like with 12 pips. And those 12 pips paid out $87. Remember, there's 4 things you're going to need to succeed at trading. You're going to need a lot of chart time, a lot of demo trading, a lot of education. I can provide you with a lot of education. And don't forget, you're going to need the daily trade plan. Now you have to think like you're learning to become a doctor, lawyer, and you should be buying more education every 2 or 3 months if you want to succeed at trading. Now when you buy from me, I do give support, and without support, you have only a 5% chance of succeeding. After you buy from me, I'll tell you more very important secrets to successfully trading the markets in a free Skype call. Now if you leave your name and email address, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Now moving on to the next trade, which is the dollar CAD. This one I wanted to be buying. Another one qualified for a great way to trade. Everything was pointing that it was going to go up. So let's see where I got in at. Took the trade here. I knew at this point in time it was going to do another cycle, but that didn't bother me. Could have waited for the cycle, but that's okay. Still ended up with a winner. And it looks like this winner came out to be 30 pips, and that paid out $223. Moving on to the next trade, which is the pound CAD. Another one I wanted to be buying. Let's drag and drop this up. So I bought it at this cursor, decided to do another cycle, but I knew it was going to go up. A lot of things telling me to buy, so that's exactly what I did. Bought it, and I closed out the trade right here. Looks like I locked in the same number of pips, 30 pips, and that paid out $231. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is the S&P 500. Here it is right here. This one I wanted to be selling it, so let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Did qualify for a great way to trade. Everything was telling me to sell, so I sold at this point. Now S&P pays $5 for each tick, so I took the money divided by 5. Calculator says it should be 137, so let's go and look for that. There it is right there, 137 ticks paying out $687. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is the NASDAQ. NASDAQ pays $20 for each tick, so let's see where I got in at. Wanted to be selling it. Everything looking great for going down. I knew it was going to give one more push down, and now it's working its way up. It's the way the market moves. It's very random, and you have to learn how to trade the market movement. I call it the flow of the market. So I got in here, closed it out here. Calculator, after I took the money divided by 20, says it's approximately 37. There it is right there. You remove the last 2 digits, so it's 37 ticks paying out $750. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is the DAX 30. Now the DAX 30, I dropped it down to the 5 minutes to try to get a better reading. It pays $3.75 for each tick, so let's see where I got in at. Waited for a bit of a pullback, got in a trade, and I knew it was going to go down. Should have closed it out over here, but this is where I saw it. So I took the money, divided by 3.75, and the calculator says it should be 215 ticks. So let's see if I can find that. 215. That's as close as I'm going to be able to get, but it is 215 ticks, and that paid out $806. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is the Dow Jones. Now this one pays $5 for each tick, so let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Everything was looking perfect for shorting. Followed all the rules in the training video, so I shorted it at that point, and I locked in. As the calculator, when I took the money, divided it by 5, says 172, and there it is right there, 172 ticks paid out $860. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, which is the Russell. Now the Russell pays $10 for each tick, so looking at the money, this should be 142 ticks. So let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Everything looked perfect for shorting, so that's exactly what I did. And looks like I got out at almost a perfect time, locking in those 142 ticks. There it is, and that paid out $1,420. So another great day of trading using my easy scalper. I knew it was going to be well over 200 pips and ticks. Today's grand total came to 765 pips and ticks, and all of those pips and ticks paid out $5,065. So if your system's not producing like my easy scalper, I recommend you get your hands on it, and don't forget about the daily trade plan. Now if you have any questions, or if you want to buy anything, quite simple, just get in contact with me. In order to do so, all you have to do is look right below this video in the description. You'll see a banner with the word more. Just click on it, and another window will open with a lot of information. Now there's 3 ways you can get in touch with me. You can pick up the phone and call me. You can send me an email, and what I really do prefer is Skype. I made it super easy for you. All you got to do is click on the link. Even if you think you don't have Skype, well, if you have a computer or even a cell phone, you have Skype. All you got to do is click on the link. We'll have a Skype connection, and at that point I'll be able to answer your questions. Also in the description you will find 4 different packages. As I mentioned earlier, you're going to need a lot of education. I recommend getting at least 3 of the package, and I do have a special offer that if you buy any 2 packages, I'll give you 1 package for free. So now you know how to get in contact with me, and I will be able to answer your questions. So it looks like it's just about time to wrap up this video, and of course if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.